This is why I refunded Starfield after 25 hours. Honestly, more people should do that.
Starfield's a lot of things, chat, and one of the, you know what it isn't, chat? It isn't like some generational game. It isn't like even, I wouldn't even say it's even a great game. It's a mediocre, like, version of Destiny 2. Kind of feels like a Fallout 4 mod that unironically has a worse storyline than Diablo 4, which is bad.
True.
And I would not suggest anyone buys it with their money. Anyone who gives this game a 10 is full of like, you're full of If you give your game a 100% rating, like, you are literally full of How many?
The journalists, the gaming outlets, and everyone else who gave this 100, obviously they're just paid for. Well, they're not essentially paid for, but all of those outlets know 100% that they are not getting the next Bethesda review key if they don't score it a 9 out of 10 or 100 out of 100 or anything even remotely close to good. Because every outlet that didn't score the game as the greatest masterpiece in the history of ever didn't get a review copy, obviously. So, you know, that's true.
Many people did Todd pay off? How did this game get the ratings it got? I do not know. I do not know. I really do love this game, yes, but Bethesda doesn't match some of its peers in many places. But in part, that's because it's trying to do everything all at once. If you want to...
Or nothing at all, I would argue. What is this game trying to do? It's not an open world game. It's not a space exploration game. It's not a shooter. Then what exactly is it, honestly?
A giant Bethesda RPG that's in space with better combat and a whole lot of time to level and build things,
Better
explore,
combat.
find secrets. Yeah, this is it. They did it. Enjoy. Scroll down and look at the score. Starfield,
What a
is
time
this?
to be alive.
9.5 out of 10. 9.5.
Let's go.
Paul Tassi. Holy shit. I don't know.
Well, you can easily spot someone who's afraid to not get the next Bethesda review copy. And, by the way, whenever there's a game with this much hype, and there is an embargo, like, that lifts off of the reviews, like, 1 hour before the game launches, so no one can read the reviews, and everyone starts buying it, and everyone starts downloading it and whatnot, you know something's up. Because only scumbags do this because they know that their game is not up to snuff.
Oh, man. I don't know, man. I feel so out of touch. Like,
Why?
D4 is better than Starfield, and D4
True.
is bad. You know, like... I mean, okay, let me try articulate. Should we get a notepad out? Are we busting out a notepad? Okay,
Oh, boy.
Starfield, pros, main score. You know, whatever you want to call it.
Music.
Main soundtrack. Alright, cons. Oh my god, where do I even start?
I mean, the soundtrack part is honestly... How often do we even get a game with a bad soundtrack? Even the worst games have a passable soundtrack, in my opinion, nowadays. It's like, the soundtrack is the only part that's good about the game ever. Because you can't exactly, you know, either you hire someone who does music or you don't. This is something that we should ignore unless the soundtrack is horrendous.
Start here, boys. Where do I even start? Game breaking and immersion ruining bugs everywhere. Okay. Alright, we got main count. Okay, what else? Let's go for another positive. Let's go for another positive. Okay, another positive. What else? What do I like? The aesthetic. Aesthetic. I like the aesthetic. Okay.
Aesthetic's true.
Almost.
Like, the aesthetic is nice, technically. Now, can we wish if there was more aesthetic? Yes, but that is different from aesthetic itself. So that's actually, yeah, I didn't even think about it. The aesthetic is a plus, because the aesthetic is nice. There's not enough of it, but the aesthetic is nice.
All bland and uninteresting. Melee combat, awful. Bullet sponges, hard mode.
Melee combat awful, but melee combat is honestly the best type of combat in the game. Because no one tested melee combat in the game. You know, what do you want to choose? Swing your stupid axe 3 times and kill almost anything, or shoot 2 clips of 50 rounds into a basic enemy and maybe they don't fall over. Yeah, well, the choices aren't exactly complicated.
Even controls, unintuitive controls. I don't even know what you're doing. Okay, wait. Oh, wait, bro. Let me put on the top one actually. Let me go. Wait, you know what? Load screen simulator.
True.
This is like can't just fly ship.
You know what's about the loading screens, by the way? It's the fact that some people defend that. Oh, it's fine that loading screens exist because you need to load things. Bro, every other game in the history of gaming has solved this. Every other game has now seamless loading screens. You know, it loads things when you get near them. Except Bethesda games. They can't do that for some reason. Every single gaming company has solved this. At least the AAA ones. Every other single gaming company has solved this 10 years ago. Bethesda doesn't even know this is a problem.
It feels... it doesn't even feel like... How do I describe how bad this is? I can't even describe how bad this is, chat.
The starship is a decoration and nothing else. That's how you describe it.
I literally cannot even describe how bad the load screens are. Of just like, oh... You're here, and then you're just at the lodge. Oh, you're on the moon of Earth now. Oh, and it's just like, it's not. It's like you're loading a level or something. Refund the game and don't leave your details. How do I refund the game? How do I refund the game? Yo, let's refund. Yo, I gotta refund now, dude. Bro, I gotta refund ASAP. I mean, dude, there's no way. This game is complete trash. Like, it should.
Don't worry, the mods will fix it. But Bethesda sure will not. The funny part is Bethesda releases their games and they're like, okay, yeah, we're not even gonna patch anything, okay? We're not even gonna make a minor bug fix patch. Let the modders fix it.
This should be labeled as a beta test. This should be, dude, practically a beta test. This game is that dog shit. I want to fucking refund it. Like it's false advertising, isn't it? They did not show. Where was the part? Where was the fucking footage? Literally, how did they even get all that footage without some guy going like, or like an NPC just running into a wall, bro, or just a guy like.
This is what I said, by the way, previously. The gameplay footage that you saw from Bethesda before the game launched was extremely cherry-picked. Like, extremely. One of the ways that you could actually tell the footage was because it was split 50-50 in one case. It's like, okay, you shoot an enemy with one bullet, and they instantaneously spaz out and are on the floor crawling and whatever, right? And in other footage, you literally use 3 shotgun shells in their face, and they just keel over and that's it. And that was the only 2 types of footages. You know? It's either sponge that does nothing and nothing happens, or, you know, instantaneously 1 bullet to the knee and they're already on the ground and yelling. So that's how you knew that the footage that you saw was way, way, way out of line.
Or a guy going like this. I don't understand. Play the game for literally 2 minutes, and you will encounter one of those bugs. How did they falsely advertise the fucking game so hard? I have no idea. All right, boys. Submitted. Refund, boys. A refund. Feedback in combat. Okay, almost non-existent. Very floaty. I think it's what I want to use. It's like you're swinging a guy, and you don't feel it. You shoot a guy, you don't feel like you're hitting them. Okay, console, UI, no, to the fact there was no search function, complete trash. Okay, dude.
A search function in Bethesda game? Man, we gotta wait at least 40 years until Todd Howard 2 is born for that to even be announced as an option.
Encumbered constantly for almost no reason. Even with weightlifting maxed. I don't know who the fuck tested that shit, bro. I don't know the fuck. Dude, Bro, I could just literally go
Classic.
forever, bro. I could literally, they did this fucking, the list. What did I like? I need to think about more things I liked. Oh yeah, why dude, I mean, Ragdoll, Fizz, okay, I'm gonna Google it, chat. Fizz 6.
I'm pretty sure the ragdolling actually is better than in other games, but you know, that's, well, surely better than in Skyrim, I think.
Physics. Totally whacked. Did they do it intentionally bad? I don't know.
Well, I don't know about the ragdoll. I understand where he's coming from because there's a lot of situations where something gets shot and it's like, boop! But that's also not in 1G, you know, that's also not on 1G planets. I don't know about ragdolling. It's like, yeah, it is a problem, but is it the biggest problem? Probably not.
No. Did they? Like, is it a fucking meme? Oh yeah. 3 enemy types. I mean, not even that.
2
One enemy
enemy
type. It's pretty much
types.
just one enemy type. Main story, repetitive, / boring. I mean, dude.
Oh, people are gonna say, but there's dinosaurs and alien, but yeah. There's reskinned mole rats made into crabs, and that's kind of it, honestly. Then there's everything else, but the ones that burrow is literally the same exact garbage. It's insane.
Bro, I don't even know. I don't even understand. Oh yeah, bugged talent tree / doesn't work. Okay, random bullshit.
Dude, is he gonna talk about the talent tree? Because the talent tree, actually, in retrospective, is by far the worst part of Starfield. Because the reality is, the talent tree, like, locks 95% of the game. It's like, you can't even sneak on level 1. You wanna play an assassin? Well, congratulations, get to level fucking 10 or something, so you can unlock the ability to crouch. It's the dumbest shit ever. If you don't level lockpicking at level 1, you are literally risking the fact that you are never gonna finish up leveling lockpicking. Because if you decide to take lockpicking on level 10, it's gonna be a pain. It's gonna be barely doable. It's insanely stupid. The talent point system is the worst part of the game by far, honestly.
Roblox on I guess you want to like why did I have to spend fucking 2 hours jumping off a cliff to level up my rejuve spec that was bugged and didn't even work? I mean, I don't even know, dude. It like, what the fuck? All characters, all have plot armor. Yeah, what it is? They have plot armor.
Yeah, he means that there's essential that almost all NPCs are marked essential. You can't kill any NPCs in reality. You know, the ones that have dialogue, you can barely kill any of them.
And you never feel like a sense of worry or urgency or like I need to help them because they're just invulnerable. I mean, why can't I just can't kill a lot of people? Why can't I just kill everyone? Why can't I brick my save? I mean, I don't know. That would kind of piss me off, actually. Graphics seem dated. NPCs uncanny as fuck. Game felt like a fucking mod for Fallout made by the community. It just didn't even feel like a game. I'm telling modders. I mean, yeah, it's pretty toxic towards modders, actually. Now look at the scores after playing yourself. FY 10 out of 10 equals perfect. GameSpot 7 out of 10, IGN 7 out of 10. Like, at least IGN put their shit at 7 out of 10, which is like, I mean, I wouldn't even necessarily give it a 7. I don't even know what I'd give it, but I wouldn't be a 7, I don't think. But, I mean, at least they didn't give it a 10. 5 out of 5. MIF Destructoid 10 out of 10. 100 out of 100. How? Like, literally how?
Literally how is pretty simple, right? Only the people who are gonna rate it good get the review copies. And they know they need to rate it highly. And, well, no one has played the game, right? So, what are the other companies gonna do now? Well, most of them are spineless cowards, right? So, most of them are gonna rate the game in line even if they don't actually agree with it. Because you don't want to be the only outlet that rated it like a 7 out of 10, usually. You know? While everyone else has rated it a 10 out of 10. That's how this works. It's literally called peer pressure, and afraid that, the community's actually gonna make videos and say, this guy's an idiot for giving Starfield a 6. Like, a lot of fanboys are currently already commenting, well, every outlet gave Starfield a 10 out of 10, and you call this game bad? How dare you?
Can anyone give this game a 10? Anyone who gives this game a 10 is full of shit. Like, you're full of shit. If you give your game a 100% rating, like, you are literally full of shit.
Yep.
It's objective. It's not subjective. No, there are so many fucking bugs in the game. Even if you think the story's amazing and you love the aesthetic and you love that, those are your favorite type of graphics, because maybe you do. Maybe you prefer pixel, graphics. Maybe you prefer, maybe that you just love the weird, uncanny, like, Skyrim 2012 look of, like, characters' faces.
No.
Even if all of that is like 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, like, all that subject, your favorite games is like the weird Destiny 2 guns with the ultra fucking, floaty combat with the bullet sponges. Maybe you just love that. Even if that is true, how are you not downvoting the shit out of the game just on the amount of fucking bugs and glitches in the game? 10 out of 10 is like, the game couldn't be better. You literally couldn't add something to make it better. No, like, it's like, that's fucking perfect, right? So just even thinking about, like, how much better it would have been if you could just fucking take off and fly your ship and land your ship. That's automatically a point or 2 points of deduction, in my opinion. Because I think it's massive. I'm not even kidding. That fucking Star
Todd Howard also sold you the idea that you can do that, by the way.
Wars game that everyone hated. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the sci-fi elements. I enjoyed the exploration of that game far beyond what I did. Like, that was a better statescape. Like, where was my boss fight? Like, boss fights? What let's call them that. I mean, boss fights, quote-unquote boss fights. Literal dog shit trash. Shoot, same bullet, sponge, bugged AI teleporting guy with all ammo and all guns until eventually dies. Wait,
Yep.
where were the boss fights? Oh yeah,
Nice.
Giga Tame, Zero Edge, Zero Strippers, and Neon.
Throw!
Stupid, lame suit dancey guys. Like, where were they? Like, where were they? There's not even a single fucking stripper. That broke my immersion. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go check out the strip clubs in this place. That's not the first
Finally, someone else mentions this.
thing I'm gonna do. Like, where is it? I'm still on cons. Do you know what? Oh, I know one is good. Okay, character customization. Okay, there you go. AI constantly. I don't know what you even call this. Glitching, e.g.,
Yep.
LSFK or leave, dock leave. But they never arrive. Early access. That's a con. It's a big con. Do you know what? But what about the larger overarching discussion over the fact that Bethesda are only giving access to people who are saying really positive things about their games in order to bait many people into buying it? Really?
Yep.
It's kind of fucked up. I don't know. Look at the average. Look at the average early access guy who got like the special permission from Bethesda. They're whitelisted. What they say about the game. Then look at your average non-early access guy about what they say about the game.
Yep.
And do a comparison. And then it's almost like they have an agenda / incentive to continue saying positive things because of the fact, oh wow, there's Elder Scrolls coming out soon, guys. And it was hugely lucrative to be getting early access.
Imagine being an outlet that doesn't get an Elder Scrolls review copy. Yeah, not a lot of people want that.
Access to this game, so you don't want to miss out on that. You don't want to miss out on that, do you, guys? I don't know. I think this is toxic and prevalent. The same thing happens with Blizzard, and it's this new meta of these large AAA gaming companies whitelisting people who only say positive things to then reinforce this behavior loop where everyone basically they're just creating a bunch of shills. Because if you say good things, then you get lots of benefits, and then as a result, your career grows. If you say realities, right, and you say, yo, this game's bugged,
like the classic streamer interactions at the top level. Everyone's afraid to call out each other for bad things because, well, that doesn't give you benefits. Ah, it's life. It happens literally everywhere. You either understand that or you're not at the top.
And you ask hard questions that they can't answer. Like, guess what? You get the cut, and then you don't get the benefits. And if we keep feeding this beast, what are we gonna have, chat? What are we gonna have? We're gonna create a bunch of shell streamers. That's what we're gonna end up with. We're gonna have all these streamers that are cuckolded by AAA games into only saying positive things about their fucking games. Otherwise, they won't get access. And then all these fucking streamers are all gonna be. Everyone's gonna be like on their best behavior. It's fundamentally anti-consumer, and it's an ad that isn't marked as an ad. Yep. How do you stop it? Like, literally, I don't know how.
Well, the way you stop it is like what's happening now. It's like a look at the countless amount of YouTube channels and people now just laughing and calling Bethesda trash and whatnot because of this. You know, that technically does put a damper on them doing this to a higher degree because, you know, everyone's calling it out. You can't buy everyone. Well, maybe yet.
How you stop it? You have to call out these companies, right? Because if it starts, it's clearly working, right? It's clearly working. Like, they spun the narrative so hard for this game. I don't even know how it's even possible, to be honest. It's like there's this glaring reality that's staring people in the face. Like, how you can literally play through that game and say it's a fucking 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. It's like my brain is fucking exploding. The way that they marketed this game was like some endless possibilities, fucking crazy infinity story.
Yep.
Do anything you want. Fucking, yep. I don't know, dude. To be fair,
they even tried to keep the fact they didn't even actually market the fact that 90% of planets are gonna have nothing on them. They kept that to a down low, so people thought that, whoa, every planet, 1 million planets, and every one has something on it? Wow. No.
To be sure, Cyberpunk did the same bullshit to me. Do you know what? After playing this game, it made me respect Cyberpunk at least a little bit more. Starfield's a lot of things, chat. And you know what it isn't, chat? It isn't like some fucking generational game. It isn't like even, I wouldn't even say it's even a great game. It's just...
Dude, the Starfield people are so absolutely bonkers, by the way, at this point. If you mention that Cyberpunk looks better than Starfield, they're literally going to say, no, Cyberpunk looks worse than Starfield. Unironically, by the way. Unironic opinion of theirs.
It's a mediocre, like a shittier version of Destiny 2. Kind of feels like a Fallout 4 mod that unironically has a worse storyline than Diablo 4, which is bad. And I would not suggest anyone buys it with their money. I would go ahead and say, don't buy it. Don't buy Starfield. Do not buy Starfield. Because what I was expecting for this game, I watched all the Starfield stuff. I looked at all the Starfield content. I got hyped for the game. I was excited for the game. I was expecting like a fucking crazy immersive world, kind of like Skyrim, except like you could fucking go into space and it was like space. That's what I was thinking, and it's just not. It's just not. Yep. It's literally not that at all. It's not. I thought that's what I was imagining. I was thinking like, oh shit, I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna be like a fucking pirate. I'm gonna have my joystick.
Dude, when we first saw this game, I didn't think it's gonna... I thought the combat is gonna be bad. I thought the graphics are gonna be shit. I thought the NPCs are gonna be dumb. But I didn't actually think that, we're not gonna be able even to pilot a spaceship.
Shit up. It's like, doesn't have joystick compatibility. I'm gonna have a fucking badass ship, and I'm gonna fucking do this shit. I'm gonna go around taking people's shit, pimp out my ship. Some crazy force field lightsaber shit, and I come out, fucking doom sword. Blah! Blah! Just killing...
Okay, Quinn, relax.
I didn't get that at all. I got some load screen simulator, bugged fucking game, bullet sponge, fucking zero ammunition, sitting there, fucking just...
Nice.
Oh yeah, I killed one generic monster. Called the fucking level 30. We've got 5 more to go, guys. Let's log in. Like a lot of people, I'm deeply excited about what the lovely folks at Larian accomplished with Baldur's Gate 3, but I want to gently, preemptively push back against players taking that excitement and using it to apply criticism.
A classic.
Rest for RPGs going forward. Oh, shut the fuck up, this fucking dog shit. Do you know what? I probably would have enjoyed Starfield a lot more if I had not played BG3. Because BG3 shows you easily what's possible. And it shows you how you can have, like, edge, and you can have grit, and you can have realistic characters, which make, when they make decisions that make sense, all right? And you can actually get into the fucking story, and then it really shows up just how bland and uninteresting and just how generic the Starfield story is. Let me preface this by saying I'm a 40-year-old gamer who's playing video games since the 80s, starting with the original Game Boy. I never touched a Bethesda game before. This one, as I'm a super space nerd, and this game got me to purchase a Series X to play it. Boy, do I feel justified with my purchase.
Oh, I talked about this. Dude, if you're gonna buy a Series X just to play Starfield, obviously you're gonna play Starfield. Otherwise, you're an idiot who spent like $600 on something useless. Yeah, of course.
Freaking amazing. I'm still on Crete. Let me tell you guys, the whole time I'm just happy, little space cadet, hopping around in what I thought was a barren planet. Holy fuck, what is this, dude? What the fuck am I looking at? To be honest with you, imagine if you had never played a good game in your life. And then in context, Starfield was the first game you ever played. Then maybe you could think it's awesome and be like, oh my god.
Oh no, stop, quit. I'm actually gonna make a video about that, because there is an actual reasonable take why some people do think that Starfield's good. Don't ruin it, because he's going there. He's going there. No. Don't ruin this for me, Quinn. Let's skip ahead.
Just non-existent. Man, the thing, that guy, killed that guy and immediately beelined to me. I had my back turned, and all of a sudden, the whole screen goes red. I turn around and boom! This fucking thing is trying to eat me. Who is this? Why did you want to sell this? What is this like? Is this like a creative writing story from high school or some shit? What? I don't understand. What's happening? I'm running around the whole site trying to get away from this thing while my robot tries to tell me, because all I got is this fucking mining gun. So I'm running in a circle, getting little shots here and there.
Oh, clearly has not played a Bethesda game. If you're ever running for something melee, just jump on the rock. That's it. And whatever is melee is gonna stop in place, because not a single Bethesda NPC understands jumping on things to get closer to you. So, you know, if this is the ground and this is like a small rock and you jump on the small rock, whatever it is, if it's melee, it no longer will chase you. It gives up. It goes maybe as close to you as possible, but it will never jump on the rock.
Yeah, because this thing's level 10. Yeah, okay, dude. It's a level 10, guys. It's a level 10. He's running around. So he's saying it's a bullet sponge, dude. I'm a level 1. 30 minutes go by. I'm sweating. My hands are slippery.
Also, no one also talks about the fact that you can be a level 1 and you can literally encounter a level 15 instantaneously in the game. And that level 15 is probably gonna kill you. Because you cannot have enough ammunition in the world at that point to actually kill them. You need to melee them and hope that they don't shoot you. You know, or being level 5 and encountering a level 40, like, you know, creature on the planet that wants to eat you. No one's talking about this, but this is Starfield.
Then the thing finally gets stuck under some stairs. He says, it's a dog shit glitch fight, like, and then it fucking bugs out and he's able to cheese it. Like,
best experience of my life. I felt like I just
beat an indie game. I was so relieved. Now that that's done, I was feeling free to explore the site. After this, I said to myself, what the fuck else is on this planet? So I set out.
Wait, I haven't read the full thing. I thought it's just like a small clip where someone buys a Series X. This guy is just pulling their leg. This guy's just right. He probably doesn't even know. He doesn't probably even play Starfield. Yo, this is... Oh no, the Starfield community uploaded a guy who never played Starfield.
My other way around the little dots. Man, I spent 2 hours dying to 30 to 40 pirates and laser robots here. Frustrating, yes, but so fun. Bro, really, dude? The same you enjoyed fun? Like, I was bored. Do you know?
Dude, yeah, this guy baited this whole subreddit in uploading the most cringe and stupid fucking post ever, just because its title was "I love Starfield."
Order the pirate after like the third planet. I was like, dude, this is taking the piss now. Where's the more enemy variety? After that, I finally decided to start the main quest, so I headed into the blue dot. This game is a mess.
Actually, wait, you know what? He's gonna read all of this. This is gonna be a separate video, boys. You know what? This is gonna be a separate video. Oh my lord, yeah, this is gonna be a separate video. Anyway, next video, Quinn's gonna read us the Reddit thing for us, because that's how we roll. Anyway, this was Quizzer saying thanks for watching, subscribe if you haven't already, have a nice day, bye bye.